Hello. Welcome to Mash Debaters Presents Movie Reviews. My name is DeAndre Robinson. This is my friend. Say hello, friend.
Hey, this your boy CJ, aka Smooth Chin.
Mash Debaters, home of comedic debates. Except for today, we are starting our new segment called Mash Debaters Movie Reviews, where we review movies. It's literally that simple. It's simple. I don't know what you want to say. Okay. All right. So we will be having. It will be us, or it might be the four of us. Shout out to Evan and Cam. Or it might have some other people that want to do it. Somebody want to do this with us, please let us know. Like, share, and subscribe. Okay. The first movie that we're going to talk about is coming to America. Okay. First things first, I like to say that Coming to America 1988 is my favorite movie of all time because, if you can see, it is right there, right there. I know it word for word. I feel bad if anybody watch it with me because I'm going to say it word for word, and I'm going to laugh at you if you tell me shut up because I'm not going to. It is what it is. It's one of my favorite things. One of my favorite things of all time. It brings me complete happiness and joy. All right, but we are talking about the sequel coming to America. First things first. First thing I'm going to say, off the bat that I hate the fact that it's PG-13. I'm gonna keep saying that shit to the day that I fucking die. I hate the fact that it's PG-13, and I didn't tell CJ this at all, but I'm going to say this from the jump: is that I blame Tyler Perry.
Oh yeah, no. You did say that
Mm-hmm.
a lot of times on
Okay, yeah.
Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, lots of times.
Yes, I blame Tyler Perry. Who?
I agree.
Who around 13 years old knows about Coming to America? That's my point exactly. I'm pretty sure because remember Eddie Murphy, the last movie Eddie Murphy did before this movie was Dolomite Is My Name, and that was pure rated R, pure rated R. All right,
that was a great flick though.
It was fantastic. It was
yeah.
Yeah. But listen, I'm pretty sure that Eddie Murphy didn't do this. So if I'm blaming Tyler Perry, and I'm not going to lie, any chance that I can blame Tyler Perry, I'm going to blame Tyler Perry for everything. You keep making listen. I'm making a thing where like we ban Tyler Perry from Black Classics. You keep away from that. All right. I don't want to see him in shit. I don't want to even see him in like Drama on 3. Like fuck that. Leave him alone. Like stay away from stay away from Black Classics. All right. You keep making crappy Medea movies. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
There's no way in hell this should have been rated PG either. This shit, that fucks me up so much, dude. The first original one was rated R, fantastic. By lowering the rating, there's so many things they couldn't do, so many jokes they couldn't carry on with. It's just some of them just fell flat. This should have been further. No,
so
it was bad.
So first things first, I would like to say that spoiler alert is upon us. If you haven't watched the movie, go ahead and watch it first, and then come back. But definitely spoiler alert if you haven't watched it. If you have watched it, let us know what you think in the comments. With that being said, yeah. Well, here's the thing about this movie too, and we're gonna get into like the nitty gritty of the movie. However, though, I would like to say that another reason why I hate that it's PG-13 because I feel like 86% to 90% of the movie's jokes are a reference to Coming to America 1988. There's so many jokes that went back to that movie. That who the fuck at 13 would know all that? Who the fuck at 13 know all that shit? That shit pissed me off so fucking bad. Like it does. Even reference Trading Places because Colin Coast from SNL was the son or grandson of Duke and Duke.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Duke and Duke. And mind you, Duke and Duke made a cameo in Coming to America as
The
well.
original one, yeah.
Yeah, but you don't. But again, so Trading Places is older than Coming to America. So I'm pretty sure that no 13-year-old know about fucking Trading Places.
Oh fuck no.
You won't listen. If you didn't grow up with Coming to America, you wouldn't get 86% of this movie. All right, that is what it is. So let's get into it. All right.
Yeah. Tyler Perry, you fucked up.
You did.
Right.
He did.
Throwing it out
Anyway, first things first. It opens up with Zamunda. I will say this though. I did my research. Shout out to Atlanta and Georgia, and actually Rick Ross, because a lot of the castle was actually Rick Ross mansion. So shout out to Rick Ross, and he's actually in the movie too. The one thing I would like to say, and going back again, it had so many celebrity cameos in this movie.
So many.
So this was basically like the BET Awards. Like it had so many. It had so many celebrity cameos.
The first 20 minutes they was dropping hella names, and everybody was popping up.
Yeah, like
first 20 minutes.
Morgan Freeman, Salt and Pepper, and Vogue.
Oh my goodness.
Leslie Jones, obviously like Wesley Snipes, all that kind of good shit. James Earl Jones, Rick Ross, Michael Blackston, like it had so many people. And side note, now maybe I'm wrong because I just can't think about it. But you ever see a movie with Morgan Freeman and Samuel Jackson?
Ooh.
Because this would have been a perfect one. I'm like, okay, they finally in the movie together. However, these two motherfuckers never in the movie together at all. They had a picture of Samuel Jackson when he was young and he had a shotgun. However, they never in the movie together. I would love that, but anyway, that's neither here nor there.
I never thought about it.
Yeah. So again, all right. It opens up with Zamunda, which is beautiful. Another side note again. People need to stop. I know. There's a lot of side notes. People need to stop comparing Zamunda and Wakanda.
Yeah.
Stop comparing those two things. Those two fictional African places.
Neither one of the places are real, but they're both for the culture. Like, hey, they're both beautiful. They're separate, but beautiful. Appreciate both of them, yo.
Yes.
Yeah. Don't try to tear one down and fucking bring the other one up. That's stupid.
So, open up in Zamunda. Eddie Murphy wakes up with his wife, and then it's time to train with the daughters. Basically, almost the same opening scenes of Coming to America, almost outside of the titties and the washing. Which was good too. I mean, the daughters will whoop his ass. The daughters can fight.
Shit.
Yeah, so the daughters can actually fight, and they taught them well. And then we find out that the older daughter wants the kingdom if and when Eddie Murphy croaks. For some reason, Eddie Murphy and his dad is far fetched on the son has to be the ruler, which is
well, that's how a lot of countries are. Like women can't rule. It has to be a male. You have to have a male heir. If you don't have a male heir, it switches over to the next living male relative.
My point exactly. Which for me, it is dumb. If you can rule, you can rule. It is what it is. That's fucking stupid. It is what it is. If you can rule, you can rule. I don't care what sex you are. If you can rule well, you can rule well. But anyway, then it comes to James Earl Jones, and on his deathbed, he's very, very sick. He's very old and sick. He's about to pass. Then James Earl Jones just dropped this bomb that Eddie Murphy has a son. And then he's like, wait, I never had sex with anybody but my wife. Then they go to this stupid ass flashback. Listen, this flashback was dumb as shit.
Yeah. What?
This fat was dumb as fuck.
I gotta say though, when I first heard the premise of the movie, I knew it had something to do with singing.
Yeah,
I just knew.
Yeah,
that idiot.
Simi wanted some booty, and basically drugged his own man. Like got some girl to drug his own man, so he can fuck, so that he can fuck as well, which is fucking stupid. Right? And
hey, you do what you got to do. Get some pussy.
And it was Wesley Jones. He said, I don't remember that. I remember that day. He called her a wildebeest. He said, a wildebeest.
Yeah, keep charging at me. And
then
that was great.
And then some magical, like witch doctor told him that he had a son, and he drew him. Yeah, which is everybody know who that was. This Arsenio Hall and
yeah.
However, I hated that part. I hated that witch doctor part because the magic shit, quote unquote, had nothing to do with coming to America in 1988. It had nothing about magic, nothing to do about anything. If this was real and Zamunda was a real place, it would be a documentary. They had no magic in 1988 coming to America. And so this shit made it feel like it was kiddyish. Like really, really like chowed it down with the quote unquote magic.
Tyler Perry.
With that being said, so he has in another country, you have Wesley Snipes' character, which I'm not gonna lie, I did not mind Wesley Snipes' character.
Motherfucker, his intro was the shit. Michael Blackson do the intro. He had the blackest with the biggest dick. That was crazy. No, then when he jumped in and started stepping on him, I lost it.
Yo, I did not mind Wesley Snipes' movie. Actually, I feel like overall, probably one of the best main characters in this movie. Probably Wesley Snipes played a good bad guy in this movie. Well, bad guy in this movie. So basically said, listen, your daughter, my son, because you put a trance on my sister.
She can't make it.
She's still bouncing. She's still bouncing.
No, I had to pause it. I had to pause it. I was watching this at work. Man. That was way too loud. I was like, I need to settle down.
She was bouncing. I laughed at that part. I'm not gonna lie, that shit. Because again, I watched Coming to America, the first one, so I knew that joke.
Yeah.
If you didn't watch Coming to America, you won't know that joke.
You wouldn't get it. No, actually, we did a review. No, we did one of our other podcasts. We actually talked about that part and wondered what happened to her when she left the room. She left the room, never came back. We always wonder what happened.
Yo, you could tell her calves are the strongest shit ever. Like she kept doing it. Her calves are strong as shit. So she said,
she's playing hopscotch champion.
So she said, listen, yo, my sister's still doing this shit right here, yo. So listen, to pay it back off, your daughter, my son, come together, get married. And Murphy said, hell no, basically.
And the daughter said, hell no.
Daughter said, hell no.
Yeah, she was adamant.
No. So he was like, so basically he left and he knew, like, listen, I gotta murk this mother. I gotta murk Eddie Murphy. And James Earl Jones knew this as well. Said, listen, if you don't go get your son, yo, he going to assassinate you. He's going to kill you. So one of the worst things about this movie to me, it was weird as shit, was the fact that James Earl Jones went his own funeral. James Earl Jones went his own funeral at this time. Got his own funeral. That's when you see in Vogue and Salt and Pepper and not the committee. Morgan Freeman, right? And you got what's the Boha? What guy's name? The high note. Oha. Got Oha singing it.
Ooh. So still got it.
Yeah.
Still got it.
So but then during this funeral, which Morgan Freeman is somehow just narrating, because Morgan Freeman has the best voice ever made in life.
Yes, James Earl Jones.
Well, James Jones can't do it because he's about to die.
Exactly. I know. Yeah, I know. Actually, that's one thing I actually like about that. Like, the best voice in the business, and the second best voice in the business. Yeah.
But then James Earl Jones dies at that funeral.
Yeah.
Like literally. But the bad thing about that, I watched it like twice, so I know what I'm talking about. He dies. Eddie Murphy is sad. His wife is sad. Everybody's still partying. Everybody's
still kicking it.
They're still kicking it. Like your king is gone. So this was coming to America, and most of Coming to America. The first one was in America. This was based they only had like maybe 2, 3, 4 scenes in America, and that was it. All that was in Zamunda. Don't be wrong, I don't mind it. However, maybe not call it Coming to America. Maybe call it Coming to Zamunda or some shit like that. But not
staying in Zamunda.
Yeah, some shit like that. But don't say Coming to America when it's not you're not in America. Okay?
Yeah,
because he flies in. He said, "Listen, I gotta go with my son."
Yeah, last 20 minutes of the movie is when he actually goes to America.
No, he went to America before in the beginning. So remember.
He went to pick the son real quick.
Yeah,
that whole 10-minute spot.
Yeah, he flies in. He goes to the barbershop. They roast him, and then for some reason, and out of the whole New York, they could find his son. They know who his son is for some reason, and they know that where he works at and everything. And here's the one part that I hate the most about the movie. Right, he finds his son. He goes to his son's crib. Leslie Jones still trying to get it and trying to get rich, all that kind of good shit. Eddie Murphy did not at all, which pissed me off, ask for a blood test or a DNA test. He didn't go to Murray, like nothing. Like he didn't do shit. Like God is truth. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, listen, you had some white cameos, quote unquote. I would have loved to see Murray somehow in this doing a DNA test for some reason. Yo, real shit. Bring that call back in there, yo. I wouldn't mind that at all. But he didn't ask for a DNA test.
Well, no, he didn't need to. Remember, the witch doctor gave him the picture.
Get the fuck out of
the picture.
So,
wait. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, what's I know about the witch doctor? When he came in the room, what's his name? Looked at him like, who grandma's this?
The most shout but he or she, I don't know who it was, but he or she.
I was pretty sure it was a he.
he or she was disrespecting the shit out of Arsenio Hall character. Spit on like,
oh hell yeah.
He spit him like twice. Like, all right. So anyway, so he goes to America, get his son. His son didn't want to go at first, but then saw that money. And that's like, cool, let's go. That's one of the things I hated too. That's right there. I was like, cool, DNA test. Let's make sure that shit there. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. However, him and his son and his family, him and some of his family, they fly off and go back to Zamunda. They have a party, saying that he's there. My bastard son is here, and Wesley Snipes and his kingdom come, and you get to see his potential queen. All right, which I mean, she's okay.
Dude, she has a bigger body, but I've never liked her face.
Yeah,
ever. And ever since that Byron, I hate her. I hate her so much. I don't like voice.
Which calls back to Tyler Perry, but that's not here. Anyway, he falls in love with her. He falls in lust with her. Not love, but he falls in lust with her. Said, "Cool, make me prince." All right. Before he become prince, he has to do 3 things, and which one of them was get a whisker hair off a fucking lion, which I mean, I guess African things. Because
oh my goodness, forgive us.
Because I don't know if a piece of pussy is worth about to die for, because he
find the line.
Yeah, because he did this because of pussy. Like that's what it was.
Yeah.
Well, he first did it because of pussy. It really what it was. So
But still, though, you have to do it to become. You have to become the prince, and which means you become the king.
Yeah.
If you want to rule the whole thing, you got to snatch that whisker out that bitch.
Well, so then he get a makeover by the beautiful barber, and they become friends. And when I say that, I mean any sane person with an IQ over fucking 84 will know that. I mean, know where that's going. Uh, as soon as she gave him that look, like,
yeah. Actually, I actually knew something was gonna happen with her in the storyline. I didn't know exactly what. But like the first time they showed her, like she was the only servant, the only person that actually like has speaking lines. Then they started talking. It was like, all right, so she's gonna have something to do with the storyline.
Yeah, so I already knew that. I knew what was going to happen with her, but let's go. Do his hair done. Like, got his hair done really well.
Nice. That was nice.
Didn't know that he could do everything that they wanted him to do. He about to leave. The barber said, "Listen, don't be like Africans. Be like you. Be like queens." Brought on his uncle. Switched the whole thing up. All right, switched the whole thing up. And then he did all the tests, including the almost circumcision. I'm not gonna lie. I would listen. I probably would listen.
All sorts of.
Listen, I talk shit about the whiskers. I'm not gonna lie. I talk shit about the whiskers. I did. However, if I would do the whiskers and you say then it got cut my dick off, like no, and I'm already 30. Okay, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. I'm good.
Hey, they're not cutting it off. Just the excess skin.
You can't
check it real quick.
You couldn't put me to sleep. Put me to sleep.
No, that's the test of courage. Yeah. You don't have the courage if you're asleep.
Yeah. Luckily that it was just a fucking joke and a quote unquote test of courage, as some people would say. However,
but they had that motherfucking dick guillotine. I would have cried.
So then he started falling for the Barbara Moore. Started falling for Barbara Moore. Started getting along with his sister because at the time him and his sister wasn't getting along because his sister wanted the throne. Like what the hell is this bastard doing taking my spot, basically. So she wanted the throne. But she came along and helped him out with some of the tests. So she came a good sister. So he did all that shit, and they had this party before the wedding. Before that, though, he tried to kiss the barber. He actually did kiss the barber, and then Barbara's like, "No, it's not cool. I can't do this shit." Goes to the party. He finds out that he doesn't want to be with Wesley Snipes' daughter because Wesley Snipes' daughter is basically the same girl. Whatever you like.
Oh yeah.
Whatever you like.
Bobblehead bitch.
Yeah, he didn't want that. So you stay here because you dissy as shit, and I don't need that. All right. And then she stayed there too. She said at one point she said, "Yeah, he left over an hour ago."
She still stayed in the same spot.
They left over an hour ago. I said, "Damn." But however, so he left to go to be with the barber. I was like, listen. I want to be with you. I'm talking to my dad, my dad, and I'm like, listen, I'm going to be with you. Go over to talk to the dad, and Eddie Murphy and Wesley Snipes are talking, and Wesley Snipes called him the son a pawn. Said, "I'm a pawn, huh? Okay, fuck you. Listen, African girl, you come with me. African barber girl, you come with me. I'm my mom's. We're gonna get married in America. All right." They fly off to America. One of the things I hated again about this movie is the fact that Simi knew everything. Like literally 20 minutes after everything was done. Went to Simi, said, "Listen, I saw your son, the African girl, the mom, and the uncle get on the jet, go to America, and they get married." How the fuck do you know that? Like all that information. How do you fucking know all this information? Anyway, he
no
bounced.
Investigation or nothing.
Nothing. He just knows the shit. His magical powers. Fuck you, Tyler Perry. Anyway, so So Wesley Snipes says, "Listen, your son not here by tomorrow. I'm fucking you up. Basically, I'm fucking you
Mm,
up." So he said, "Listen, I gotta go to America to go get him." So again, the dumbest shit ever. Because basically, you just telling us that yo, cool. Because just because you have a jet, you can travel to America and back in 24 hours. You could
mm.
travel to America, find him, and they bring him back in 24 hours.
No, he didn't.
No, 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 no,
Re-
no, 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 no. He didn't. No, no. I'm saying that.
Yeah,
I'm saying that's the mindset that they're trying to put in our heads. That he
yeah.
could go to America, find him, and come back in 24 hours. He didn't
Nah,
do it.
fuck that.
He didn't do it. But you basically you basically basically saying fuck your intelligence. He could like come on. Like
Yeah.
so
No, he knew he couldn't make it. He told them, "Hey, hold him
yeah.
off." Like, yeah,
He
yeah.
told
I'm gonna
Simi
try to find him. Hold him off until I get back.
yeah he told Arsenio Hall to hold him off and make sure everything was good.
That old fucking crusty ass.
He was.
He's stiff as shit. He was so
uh,
stiff.
uh,
They must have bathed that motherfucker Big Gay. he
uh,
wasn't doing nothing. Yeah.
so Eddie Murphy goes to America to try to stop his son, and Arsenio Hall stays and to protect. Uh, while Eddie Murphy's in America, is now 24 hours or a day, and then Wesley Snipes comes to the kingdom. Like, listen, where's your dad at? And then the sister wrote, like, listen, I don't know what my dad is. They out for a stroll, some shit like that. And they said, listen, take the girl. She was like, what? Take me? What? Whoop the
Whoop
ass. Whoop
the
the ass. I mean, help like African three ninjas, but he did. You can't tell me. You can't,
African three
yo,
ninjas.
you cannot tell me that was a
That's messed up.
you could not tell me that's a callback to the three ninjas. Okay,
Yeah.
it's callback to three ninjas. Anyway, it was Arsenio Hall, her sisters. They beat the shit out of Wesley Snipes and his kingdom. Really fucking easy though. That was really easy. Like that shit was like cakewalk. Mm,
Yeah.
Proof to
Yeah, no, I was saying, yeah. If I'm coming to take over somebody else's kingdom, I'm bringing more than like 5 people.
yes.
Just saying.
And then if I'm
Yeah.
coming to the kingdom and you beat my 5 people, and he say, okay, do you give me touchdown? You're my touchdown, cool. But let me go back to my kingdom because I'm bringing everybody. It's going down. It's going down.
Yeah.
Like, come on, get the fuck out of here. Anyway, so while all that's happening in Zamunda, we go to America, and the son is married, is getting married to the African barber. She said she doesn't care where we get married, just love get married to you. Side note, good call back to the priest. I like the priest from Coming to America, the first one. Uh,
Oh my goodness, dude.
he tried to marry him with no shoes on, black socks. Oh, so funny.
And why was his rope so short though?
Right. And
It was short as
his
hell.
legs was ashy as shit. Like,
Hell yeah.
all right. Eddie Murphy Eddie Murphy get there on time, quote unquote. He tries to stop it. He says no, cause I love her. What would you do with my shoes? I was in your shoes. Blah blah blah. Then again, how typical this shit is. She says, I don't want to get married here. I want to get married to Zamunda. She said, I'm gonna bring Queens to Zamunda. They get married to Zamunda. The daughter becomes will be queen once Eddie Murphy croaks, and the son will be uh, the ambassador to uh, America and Zamunda.
I
Uh,
actually like that.
no.
That's the way it should have went.
I like that part. Like I said before on Facebook, that I like the woman empowerment thing about it. That was good. I like that. My favorite part of the movie was the ending. my favorite part of the movie was the fucking ending. Jackson Heights' own Mr. Randy Watson. That's it. Yo, that shit was amazing. Listen, because you know
I got
what?
mad. Tim Dusselmarsh got mad as hell. It was hot.
Yo, do you know why that?
He threw his food down like, fuck this.
You know why that it was amazing though. I'm not gonna lie, because because they was mad, but everybody else was hype as shit. Like Leslie Jones hype, and then fucking
I know all the people from Queens, like they love some Randy Jackson.
so Randy Watson.
Randy Watson.
Because
They was excited as shit.
The African barber, like who's the in the entertainment everybody hyped for? Is it
Who's bigger than Drake?
is it Kendrick Lamar? Is it Drake? No. And then Randy Watts come out and then everybody hyped. She's like, the fuck wrong with you? The fuck wrong with you?
Oh yeah, Eddie and Lisa looked at each other like, what the fuck is this?
So listen, that was my favorite part of the movie. The ending was my favorite part of the movie. All right, that was great. It wrapped it up. To me, it wrapped it up pretty well. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna grade it first. I'm not gonna lie. It had some chuckles for me. I had some chuckles. I laughed a little bit. However, it can't touch the first one's nuts like at all. It's nowhere near as good the first one. Fuck you, Tyler Perry. So I'm going to I'm going to give it a C. A C, not a C minus, not a C plus, but a C. Because I like the women empowerment movie. So I like the women empowerment movement. I love the ending. I love the chuckles. I love the cameos. Like they had like the Kimmy Matumbles made a cameo and it had cameos. However, it didn't do it for me at all. It didn't do it for me. It should have been rated R. That's what that lose a lot of points. It should have been rated R. It should have a lot of more raunchy stuff in it. It just didn't. It didn't do it for me.
All right, like I said, I completely agree with you. Every point. I still thought it was hilarious. I just thought they could have did so much more in so many different parts. It just by having a PG-13 rating, they just cut the legs off another movie. So I give it a C plus.
Okay.
Yeah, again, Wesley Snipes fucking walking in on it.
Again, to me, Wesley Snipes was probably the best thing about this movie. Again, he was fantastic. With that being said, shout out to our first movie review. If you like it, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please tell me what you thought about Coming to America. Please give us ideas of what movie we should do next. With that being said, my name is DeAndre Robinson. This is my friend. Say goodbye, friend.
All right, this is your boy CJ, and I got steak marinated, and I'm about to fuck it up. Yeah.
All right, see y'all later.